given the behavioural training and putting it down because they didn't like the animal, is that prevention of suffering?
No!
They then go on to say continually and actively promote their care. So what they do is they fight for legislation. But they write legislation that says the animal, if it goes to milk, can only have 2 months. What a load of bull. Unacceptable. They say they're here to enforce legislation. How many people here have rung up to complain about an animal they've seen that needs support and nothing's bloody happened? What a cheap shot and what cheap policing it is to go to an animal shelter where injured and abused animals are taken, walk in there and say, oh, this animal's got a behavioural problem, this animal's got a cut on its nose. It's like going to the hospital, the health department is saying, you've got sick people here and suing the hospital for that fact. That is bad policing. That is bullshit and we all know it. If they want to take it on, they take on the people that are abusing these animals. Provide high quality rescue and welfare services. Provide high quality rescue and welfare services. I know friends, like my wife and I, that rescue animals, that get run up by the RSPCA for years upon years, asking them to go and rescue an animal. One of them did that for 12 years. Total donation from the RSPCA, $30. $30. That is not how you use your welfare. That's not how you use the money that you've raised. That is an absolute joke. And every single one of us, if we want to donate money, we need to know that money's going somewhere. And we also need to start writing to the RSPCA every day and saying, read your practices. Go back to your grassroots and become about protection of animal cruelty, not actually creating animal cruelty. Thank you. And last of all, raise awareness and lead public debate. Are they here listening today? Have they listened to us on social networks?
No!
Are they leading the way? No! Not a chance, bastards. I think right now what we must do though, and this is very important, because I know that I've shed a tear in recent times. They went into Marook's shelter and took animals and put them down that were in perfect health from my point of view. They may not have been perfect. They might be like me, earmarked because my knees are a bit crappy in the morning, or I might wake up in a pissed off mood at times. But the fact is they took those animals and put them down. They have other animals that were from Marook, we can see the pictures around here, and they reckon it's none of our business. None of our business, the people's business, what they do with those animals. Well, I say damn well bloody is, right? But I think right now, if we look at what's happened to Marook, we look at what's happening in their shelters, we look at them with their parvo outbreaks coming to Marook that's never had one and saying, pull your act up. But what we should do right now is have a minute's silence for all those animals that have lost their lives by the disrespectful crap that comes out of the RSPCA, and the animals that will lose their lives because those guys need to fill a bank account rather than fill their hearts with compassion. 1 minute silence, please. You know, I never thought to time that. I'm really sorry if I came in a few seconds early. Now, after that silence, why not all of us yell out now, where are our Marook babies?
Where are our Marook babies?
and start writing to the RSPCA saying they're our animals, they were in the care of the shelter, where are they? And we should demand and demand and demand where they are. Now I'll put you on to Bob here, Bob, and he'll give you a bit of a chat about this whole behavioural issues, okay, because I have quite a few myself. And looking around here, I think the RSPCA would have a field day with some of the angry people here. Here you go, Bob.
One thing I have to say to begin with, I'm not a public speaker, I'm a dog trainer, so I hope you'll respect that a little bit. A lot of what I was going to say has already been said, so I don't want to repeat that. But there are a couple of things I'd like to reiterate with respect to this RSPCA of ours. Firstly, I took this from their website, and I did actually touch briefly on it. The RSP Australia National Office consists of a small, and I want you to note this, people, they're a dynamic team of dedicated professionals. Anybody would disagree with that?
Totally.
But let's have a look at what they're professional in, shall we? We are professionals in, not myself, of course. Extensive experience in science, lovely, communications, marketing, government relations, governance, finance and administration.
Not a vet among us.
I read that and I thought, great.
Yeah.
Great, they're running a business, aren't they?
Yeah.
Where the hell are the people that are the experts with animals?
The dogs. Yeah.
Anybody see them? If I get many more of those applause, I may start speaking publicly more. Okay. The founding mission of this group of dynamic professionals, okay, preventing cruelty to animals. And as has been pointed out already, what's more cruel than to take an animal from a home, which milk was to those animals that they took, and put the damn things down. They don't put a dog to sleep, let me tell you people. If my dog goes in for surgery, I hope the hell they're going to put him to sleep. The dog's going to wake up at the end of that sleep, just as I would hope I will at the end of the sleep. When they put a dog to sleep in their words, they're killing the damn thing, they're not putting it down. No, they're not putting it to sleep either, because it's not going to wake up at the end of that sleep. It may sound a bit more acceptable, but it's not. I'd just like to give a couple of instances in regards to my dealings with the RSPCA. I was asked by a young girl out at Two Wells if I could take in a litter of pups. She had found them on the side of the road. She knew the owner, who she phoned. The owner very nicely turned around and said, I don't want them. Bring them back here and I'll slit their throats. So the next step was to phone the RSPCA. Their response was, do they have shelter? Yes, they've got shelter under a rainwater tank. That's all. Nothing we can do. Don't want to know. So I took them in, and with the aid of Maruk and Lola, we got them de-sexed, microchipped, vaccinated and rehomed. What I want to know is, if those 3 pups had shelters all they needed, they weren't concerned about their welfare, their food or whatever. If that's all they needed, why the hell are they taking dogs from a place that had all that, plus more? I'm going to enjoy this. I also do some training for not only Maruk, but other groups as well, the rescue dogs. I know for a fact that all the dogs I've had from Lola have been well kept, they haven't been flea-ridden, they've been well fed. Every animal she gets is taken to the vet, I know that because I picked some up from their vet. They're de-sexed, microchipped, vaccinated and wormed. When they go back to the shelter, they're looked after. They may not be the best facilities, but it's a damn sight better than a hole in the ground. In fact, they don't get put in a hole in the ground, they get burned. Okay? They go to the big incinerator when they're finished with them. Into a wheelie bin, then to the incinerator. and I know that for a fact. So they're taking these dogs from a very caring person, and let me tell you people, this lady works shift work to get enough money to help pay for the shelter. That's dedication. These people down there get paid every week, fortnight, month, I don't know. How many of those people do you think would actually stay doing that job if they weren't getting paid and they had to put money in themselves? I'll guarantee you, because I know, I won't go into that. I'll guarantee you, if you went to the RSPCA now and said, look, we're going to take 50%, 75% of your pay off you to do the job you're doing, but we want you to put money back into the RSPCA shelter, what do you think the answer would be? Anybody got any ideas on that? They wouldn't, would they? So all I can ask, I believe the RSPCA are doing the wrong things. I'm not here to get them closed down, but I am here to try and get them to damn well change a bit. They need to change. Okay, so with that, I'm not a public speaker, I'm a dog trainer and proud of it. I'll hand you back over to Mark, so I know he's got some more to say. Thank you.